We've installed a Pandora Elite with engine remote start on this relatively new Ford Transit custom van. Now with the Elite, not only does it work with the factory remote, it does actually come with a pager remote and a couple of these Pandora tags as well. So what I want to firstly talk about is the remote and the tags. Now this remote acts like a tag as well. So if you've got it switched on, you don't need to carry one of these tags with you. You just need to carry the remote and the alarm will see it as an authorised tag. Without the tag being present, you could use the Ford remote to unlock the doors, but it won't actually disarm the alarm system, and nor will it disengage the immobiliser. So what would happen is the alarm system will just go off and you're not going to be able to start the vehicle up either. So with either the tag or the remote present, it would actually disarm the alarm system and disengage the immobiliser. So you've got that extra level of protection regarding the actual alarm system itself. The actual alarm system comes with a shock sensor, a warning shock sensor, tilt sensor, motion sensor, as well as interior protection as well. And in the load area, we put a PIR in there as well. So all the doors, the boot and the bonnet is also protected by the alarm system. So if any of those pop open, it will trigger the alarm system off. Any intrusion in the front area or in the loading area would also trigger the alarm system. So what I'm going to do is just show you the warn away shock sensor. So it gives you that warn away. Being the Elite, you have app alerts, text alerts, as well as this, giving you a page alert as well. So even if it's the warn away sensor that actually triggers, you'll get that notification and you could basically have a look and see if it's anyone messing around with your vehicle. Now I've actually turned the actual remote off and there's no battery in the tag. So if I come to unlock it, it's not disarmed the alarm system. So now if I open the door, the alarm's going to go off. Now the alarm's going off, come around here. If we try to start the engine up, we've got nothing there at all. It won't start. So, what I'm going to do is relock the door and turn on the remote. Now the remote's instantly told me that the alarm's been triggered, even though I've only just turned it on. So now if I come to unlock it, the alarm disarms. And now we can start the engine up. So with it locked, I just want to show you another feature, and that's the engine remote start side of it. Now, the purpose of engine remote starts, people say, oh, it's a bit gimmicky, and maybe it is a little bit gimmicky, but it's quite a nice little gimmick. But in the winter, if you want to warm your vehicle up, it's quite a nice thing to do. So you can start the engine up and heat up and obviously defrost your windscreen and what have you. In the middle of the summer, where it's really hot, you can have the aircon on. So when you come to jump in there, it's nice and cool. So there are advantages over it. So it's not just gimmicky, even though my wife keeps saying it is gimmicky, but hey. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the engine up. And this could be done on this remote, or it could be done on the app on your phone, or it could also be done by logging in onto a website and using your personalised login details for the vehicle, and you can start up on the computer as well. So you have different variations of trying to get it started. And as you can see, the engine's all started. So at this point now, the alarm is still armed, and the immobiliser is obviously deactivated because it started the engine up, but it will reactivate if you ever try to jump in there without actually disarming the alarm system. So if I use the key to actually unlock the door, as you can see, it's unauthorised use. The alarm's going off. The engine is now cut dead as well. So you have to disarm the alarm system. So even though your engine's running, it's still protected. So you've still got the immobilisation as well as the actual alarm system itself. So if anyone tried breaking into it, they're not going to be able to drive off in the vehicle. Even if they had your key, they wouldn't be able to do it. So let me show you the remote start again. Right, with the engine running, all you have to do is unlock it. As long as you've got the remote or the tag with you, it'll disarm the alarm system. So you could jump in, turn the key, and just drive off. But let me show you something else. If we start the engine, right, with the engine running, disarm the alarm system. If we jump in, and if I don't actually put the key in the ignition barrel, as soon as I hit the brake, it cuts the engine dead. Being the Pandora Elite, obviously you have the online services which has full tracking GPS, so you can see where the vehicle is at all times. Also, if the alarm triggers or what have you, it'll give you the location, time and date of where that's happened, and you can go back on history with that as well. So it has all the added features of a fleet tracker, if you like, as well, built into the alarm system, but with all the alarm notifications. And there you have it. That's the Pandora Elite with engine remote start fitted to this Ford Transit custom van.